Howdy, good evening. Hello. Well, fuck me, this work lark's no good. Way too tiring shit going on with that. Terrible. Right, hang on, I need to actually get to Hillseld. Was it Thockvist? Thockvist is probably close, isn't it, to get there? Hillseld's all the way to the... right, so we're going to have to take a slow horse to Thockvist. Yeah, it's a bit of a rude awakening this morning at stupid time, whatever it was, my alarm went off, but I was awake on and off every half an hour before it decided to go off, so I didn't get the best night's sleep ever. So I'm feeling quite knackered today. Yeah. Fine. Ow. There again. Every time we do strange things in the world. But I hope you're all tickety-boo anyway. I hope you're not too bad. Oh dear. So we've had the patch today. Obviously not a great deal of change with the patch. However, one thing that was kind of going to affect me a little bit was Hultvis. The rewards that you got. Now I held off handing in on 2 characters the second of the actual hand-ins that you need, so you do them twice. Once one day, one another day, because then there's a cooldown timer. So I did that, but I was wondering, and there's some speculation from certain quarters that we may have a versioning issue where previously you would get 2 Scrolls of Empowerment level 79, but they've been changed to 3 Scrolls of Empowerment at max tier 83. So people were wondering if it was going to, affect that. But I went and checked as soon as the servers came up. I went and had a look and I checked. And for each hand-in, you get 3 Scrolls of Empowerment at level 83, and they're now bi-weekly. So I believe they reset on a Sunday, and then they reset on a Thursday. Now, obviously, I think that's quite canny, because obviously they reset on a Thursday, so you have to do them like once per day. So, because of the cooldown timer on them. So you pretty much have to do them on a Thursday, and you've only got Friday, Saturday to do them. So in that period, I'm surprised they don't reset them on a Wednesday, to be fair, so that you get basically the reset on a Sunday. So we'll take Sunday as the first day. So you've got all day Sunday, all day Monday, Tuesday, and then they'd reset early hours of the Wednesday. So you're talking 3 days there. You reset on the Wednesday, then you've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Wednesday's the kind of like the lacking day, but because they've pushed it to a Thursday reset. How you doing, Hark? Because they pushed it to a Thursday reset, you've only got like Thursday, Friday, Saturday to get them in before they reset again on the Sunday. Whereas when they reset on the Sunday, you got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You've got the 4 days. I mean, obviously having 7 days in the week is a bit of a odd number, but you can't do much about that, unfortunately. But so I would expect over the weekends, where you have slightly less time, that Hultvis is going to be a bit busier. Now, I've unlocked it on Hultvis. It is a pain in the ass to unlock, because you have to do so much in and around Hultvis. Now, I think that goes back to the days of old when it was a case of 120, where people were in and around this area with not much else to do. Physically fine, mentally drained. Yeah, sounds about right.
All right then. Now comes the time to make the trek to the great keep of my people's past.
Right, so he wants us to go to Mist Hallow. However, we're not going to Mist Hallow. Oh no, we'll go there eventually. We're actually going back to Lyndelby, which you guys will have seen me trundling around a couple of days back on my roomkeeper, because my roomkeeper was trying to unlock Limlok. Well, I'm actually doing the same now on this this champ as well. He is I'm going to unlock this on him as well. No, hang on. Whoa, did I turn around? Oh, crap. Going the wrong way. Yep. Going the wrong way. Problem is, it's very hard to slow down on a wall speed. Riding through the trees. On a horse called Callister. Smacking into wall and about to go in the rink. Heck. So do I go across that way? Yeah, fuck it. Let's swim around the corner. Let's go for a swim. Oh, there we go. There we go. We need to get across there. That's fine. Carbine. Considering getting into LOTRO, what things are there to do in the end game? Well, to be fair, people aim for end game. However, I will tell you now, you've got a hell of a journey to get there. Even if you hammered it, you've got weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks to actually even get there. So I wouldn't worry too much about end game when you're thinking about getting into it. However, there's lots of raids and then you need to get the gear, and that's going to grind in itself. So I wouldn't focus on it too much. I know people are like, but I want to see what we're going to do when we get there. Probably by the time you get there, there might be even a new expansion, because obviously it depends how often you can play, you know, how well you get on with the mechanics and everything. So I'm not trying to put people off. There is an end game there. There is obviously the gear grind. There is raids, the scalable instances. But LOTRO to me is more of the journey than the end of the book. You've got so much to do. You've got the different classes to do. I've been playing for 14 years and I've got 6 characters at level cap. And not all of them are fully geared. And I play quite a lot, but then again, I play different characters, you know. Leveling 6 or 7 characters to level cap takes a hell of a long time. So, and then if you're trying to get any gear for them, you luckily there is a way to switch gear around for other people in the end instances, such as the Shelob raid, which is currently the highest end raid anyway. So, yeah, don't focus too much on endgame. There's plenty to keep you entertained between there and starting. So, and once you get there, you might be thinking, blimey, I want to try that character that I saw. And then all of a sudden you're on another leveling journey. So, again, I don't really think it's a focus, if I'm honest. Monkey, like learning how to ride a wall steed. Yeah, that takes some getting used to. Not for use in confined spaces. I think they should come with a label on. How you doing, Lyron? Good evening to you. Good evening. So yeah, just to preface this, we won't be having the longest stream known to man tonight. Simply because I'm knackered after my first day back at work after 10 days off because of isolating. And I ache. And normally I ache the second day after going back, but I ache even now. So I don't think we'll be on too late. Quite knackered. I had to have a snooze, an afternoon snooze, when I got home as well after a shower and everything. So bit pooped, to be honest, bit pooped. But certainly we'll try and get Lyndelby done and out the way, which isn't too difficult because I've done it before. But right, we need to find these Snoopy goblins, and luckily there's one right there. Blink. Right, and hopefully we can find a little bar steward. Come on. There's one. Snoopy goblin that isn't stealth. Okay. Tag him on. Check it actually. Is he level 130? Right, there's one down here as well. Somewhere. Where are you hiding, you sneaky little bar steward? Oh, 2 of you. See, even here, in and around, well, where the whole Bitland are, at Lyndelby, they are level 130. All these mobs. So you're dealing with high-end stuff even here. Now, obviously, it is just landscape, so it's not too bad. But they are still 130. So you have to be on the ball. Oh, yeah, got smacked. I'm not going to fight him because I don't need to. Right back down the hill. He'll bugger off. Right, talk to Madelgard Tuka. Right. Lyndelby, the home of the Hobbits, seemingly are a relative of the Hobbits. Very similar. Yeah, I know, Monkey. What I'm kind of just elaborating on the story for the viewers. I do know they are kind of. So you were at the end game with that. What is your budget now for Lord of the Rings? Well, I've level capped my character. He's not fully focused. I'm trying to unlock some reputation to allow me to do a virtue grind. Basically, at Limlok, there is a bounties that I've just realised as well. I've got all these empty gaps. So I haven't put anything in for my champions. My rune of the first aid, which is part of my legendary stuff, I haven't actually unlocked properly yet. I still need to unlock more of these. That's the other thing as well. We'll be doing some more thingy raids, won't we? Reiko runs, yeah. So we've got that to do as well. So there's still a bit of a grind still to do. Like I say, my gear's not too bad, and on a character that hasn't actually been into Remicant, because you can hand gear over. I didn't even put anything in there yet either, which could help me make me hit a bit harder. So yeah, all the teal gear is relatively high level stuff. Because when you go into places like Remicant on a might character, so I go in there on a captain, for example, he might get some gear from the drops, and I can then give that to other people of the fellowship. So when you're in there, or in the raid rather, when you're in there with like 12 people, you've got 11 other people that might need the gear. Now, what happens is you have an hour from when you drop that item, so when you pick up that item, to trade it between your fellowship. So usually at the end of every boss, if you've got any stuff, you ask your fellow cohorts, is there anything, does anybody want this bit of gear? Now, it could be that they do, but not on that character. Now, for example, if I go in there the next time we do a raid into Remo, and I'm on my captain, but then somebody's in there with a roomkeeper, and they go, oh, I've got this, I've already got this bit of gear, I don't need it for any of my other characters. Does anybody want it? And you could go, oh, yes, please. Now, that then can be used for your roomkeeper, so you can trade it. If you don't trade it within that hour, then it binds to that player. Now, as you can see on that Warrior Silk Steel Ring of Venom, it's item 426. It's a teal. That is one of the drops that I believe you get from Remo. I've got that from basically other people giving me that. Because he's never been into the Remicant. But it also is bound to account. So if I get an upgrade, for whatever reason, I get a 427 that might be just slightly better stats or something like that, I can just then give that to one of my other characters if they needed to use it. Now, you don't always, because it's very tailored to, and you can see for this one, it's very tailored to a champion. Might, vitality, crit, and finesse. And obviously the essence of a crit rating, so I am going to crit quite nicely. But it is very tailored. That's not to say you couldn't give it to any other might user that you want to crit with. You know, if for any reason, maybe a Bjorning, if you wanted to use a Bjorning, not necessarily necessary, but you could use it. Redline Guardian, exactly. If you wanted to go that way. So there is ways to transfer gear about. Now in my vault, which I've got one down here, that's fine. I actually do have, and this is in my shared storage, I have a gear repository. That's a repository, not a suppository. And everything in here is pretty much transferable between characters. So when you go to Minas Morgul, which obviously after you've done Mordor and you head over there, you go in and you eventually can unlock what are called the weeklies. And it's basically doing the reclaiming Minas Morgul kind of quest line. Now everything you get in there is various levels. So you can see this one's an item level of 401, but it's minimum level of 121. But that's your player level. Now that's fine because you don't want to be going anywhere near Minas Morgul below that really. But the item level is 401. Now that is an old one that I would have used on my Guardian. I've obviously since then upgraded it, so hence why it's in there. So that might be useful on something else. If I wanted to level another Guardian, for example, probably never going to happen, but that's a possibility. Or some other kind of tank that could use it, that could use a block, a shield. If you want to use a tank, a captain, and have one set up as a tanking captain. Mine's more of just a solo DPS and a support healer, whereas you could set up a tank. Now, tank captains are very, very popular at the moment because they are, to be honest with you, overpowered. They're in the wrong place. There should be an off tank. I don't think there should be a main tank, because you've pretty much maligned the Guardians at the moment by doing that. But that's a whole different story. But you can see as you go down, they can vary in item level. That's a 410, but it's a minimum of 130. Now, something like that, Might Vitality and Outgoing Healing, that is perfect for a captain. Or a Yawning, because of the Might and the Outgoing Healing. Now, if you're going to heal with that, it'd be pretty useless for my Roomkeeper, to be fair, because I don't use Might at all. At all. There's no point. There really is no point. So sometimes you got to look through your kind of account and think, yeah, that's okay, that's not bad. Like that one there, Might, Vitality, Crit Rating and Face. It's not bad, but I lose like 800 Vitality. I get Fate rather than anything else, and alright, Crit Rating's nice, but then Parry and Evade is quite handy on champion. So you've got to look at the various things. It might be better in numbers, but is it better for your playstyle? So these are the things that you can still upgrade even when you get to level cap. Now he's not got a bad amount of gear, he does need some better pauldrons. Then earrings, cuffs, but pretty much he's not looking too bad. Boots be good. Now the reason I haven't got anything slotted in there, they are bound to account Might, Vitality and Crit, but I'm hoping to get something like a 426, and I didn't want to waste the essences in there. This character at the moment is mostly landscape. He's just running around doing landscape, so it's not too bad. I don't think I'd take him into Remo. I'd probably take my captain and grind it that way, because you can transfer the gear. So if another champion's in there, or a couple of champions, and they got all their gear, they might go, there you go, have that. Who knows? So there we go. Hang on, I'm getting blamed. Ethlosoff, how you doing? Good evening. How are we all? Good to see so many of you fine people on a Monday evening. How was everybody's first day of work? Mind you, of the week anyway. All right. Mm-hmm. Same as the last day, indeed.
You sent those goblins running? Well, to be honest, I did not expect you to help us at all.
Hey, universal scroll of crafting lore. Yay, just what I need. And a boost. I'm going to use that on this character. And normally I've been using them on my Runekeeper, but they're sort of pants of late. Anything nearby? Empathy? Yeah, we'll stick that onto empathy. Andruno, how you doing? This was my first day driving. I feel inspired. Ooh, Ethlos. Yeah. Now, we'll ask the question. Is it a new job that you're driving, or is it a case you've never driven before and you've just had your first lessons? Sorry, I don't actually know how old you are or anything like that, so I didn't want to make an assumption. So, yeah, to be fair, if it's your first day ever driving a vehicle, it is quite liberating. First day driving lesson. Nice. Nice. Andruno got started on Arkenstone. Nice. Excellent. If you've just started in the game, if you do want any questions answering, please don't hesitate to fire them over. We can guide you. Not necessarily tell you exactly what you should do, because that's all down to personal preference, but we can guide you. But Ethlosov, congrats on feeling liberated. Initially, I'll probably say for the first maybe 2 or 3 years of driving life, you think it's great because you can go anywhere. Well, you can't at the moment. Not in this day and age. But when you can, oh, I can drive to so-and-so, I can drive to so-and-so. And you think that's great. That's absolutely great. However, after a few years, some people are just like, really don't want to drive there. I've had enough of that. But hey, Andruno, yeah, best champ leveling spec. That is mine. I'm Berserker. Again, it's leveling. It's single target. A Berserker is more aimed at single target. I do have a blue setup as well. You can see as well, this is the other thing. I've only got 82 points. 4 out of 96 that you can actually get. You can get a total of 96. 95 trait points are available in the game, but I've only got 82. You can only use 95, by the way. There is a way to get 96, my captain. Yeah, to be honest with you, though, I've never struggled with single target while you're leveling, because most of the time your targets are single target. But there are AoE skills in there. Now, I'll show you my blue build eventually. Sorry, my yellow build was Martial Champion. That is my AoE build. Again, a lot of the time, it still needs more work because it still needs more in the blue. So. But yeah, I don't die generally on my champ. I can go piling in and generally take things out. Yeah, there is still AoE skills even in Redline. There just aren't as many. So, but yeah, to be honest with you, I actually find it very difficult to play Yellow Line. Even when we've done some group stuff and I've taken my champ in, I find it very difficult. I'm very much more particular when I'm in Redline or single target. I just like, you're a twat, I'm going to kick the shit out of you kind of thing. And then there we go. I just batter it as best I can. See, I'm the other way around, Keepy. When I play, because I'm not used to the Yellow Line, I find it not as fluid. I really don't find it as fluid because I'm not used to it. But again, I think that's what it is. But yeah, I'll switch back to the red for you because it's off cooldown now. That's the Berserker. So pretty much fill everything up. Ebbing Ire. Again, that's a group thing. In solo play, you are going to be the target, or in a group, if you're with a healer or any other kind of, you want to keep that threat. It's very rare that you need to drop that. It used to be a very much used mechanic in days of old, because a tank could struggle to maybe hold aggro, and champs could literally batter the crap out of something and get the aggro, whereas now it doesn't always happen, if we're honest. We don't bother seemingly with Hamstrung because, well, he's slowing something down. You're not running around, to be fair. You're literally stood there Yes, there is a debuff for the hamstring, but I don't generally use it often. It's down here somewhere. Yeah, hamstring. Does 11,000 damage and it puts 30% target run speed. Handy in certain situations. There was one way you used to kite things around. I think in Moria, where you're fighting like big grod bogs and stuff like that, you used to split them off and the tank would run... the off tank, which was usually a champion, would run them around and just keep hitting them with that, smacking them, and then you deal with the boss, and then he take one of the ads, and I can't remember which one it is, Scumfill I think it was, or something like that, and you'd pick that off. Now you just go in there and batter the crap out of it, so, you know. So yeah, that's it. A little bit, obviously, martial champion, stalwart, yeah, handy, increasing vitality. Again, I need another point to do that. And then you've got the yellow line as well. So blade skills, damage, etc. that you need to buff up a little bit. But it does me fine. I've never had a problem going through the landscape on it. But yeah, I do have an AoE build as well. I think it's only when you have to start looking at certain instances or raids, etc., should you really look at specific builds. Crafting is very worthwhile to a degree, Andruno, because the reason I say that is that if you can craft your own things, or if you're in a kinship that can craft you things, it's a hell of a lot cheaper. Years ago, when there was a lot of people selling stuff on the auction house, prices were very low. So even for jewelry, prices were very low apart from the top end gear. Now there aren't as many people crafting. A lot of people have hoarded the stuff. They've got 14 years worth of stuff in their vaults like I have, and they don't need to buy the stuff because they can craft it all themselves. So I would say crafting worthwhile if it's your first craft and you're playing the champ. It's either a heavy armor user and obviously a weapon user, dual or two-handed or single-handed. It's very difficult to actually decide what to go with on there. You could go weaponsmith because you are going to be making weapons. This character, he's my champ. He is an armorer, so he's a metalsmith. So he can make heavy armor for himself. Or he's also a tailor. And he can collect ore, so he's a prospector as well. TVT Semosa, is War of the Three Peaks out? Yes, it came out in October last year. Elder Sled. And level up your crafting rep as you go. Yeah, you can do that, especially if you kind of been self-sustained. Yeah, so when you get the reputation, and I'll go here and I'll show you on the master, you get the Metalsmith Guild. You eventually join a guild. Now they give you 3 items, which are the recipes you have to get from them, which in this case, to craft one of these, and it's basically faction rep, you craft these. Now one of these large master crests will give you 3,000 points of Metalsmith Guild rep. Now they all take a week cooldown for the large ones. The mediums I think are 3 days, 2 to 2.5 days, or 2 3/4 days, and then the smalls are 18 hours, so you can do them more regular. So try and do them as you get them, and trying to remember that like every day you need to craft the small one, every 2.5 days you craft the medium one, and then once a week basically you craft in the large ones. Then obviously when you go down to the next level, then you get more stuff. Not sure if I'm high enough for that stuff. You might not be, to be honest with you, Andruno. So like I said, don't worry about it too much, but when you get there, and like I say, it's going to be master tier. So you'll have Prospector, I think, on Weaponsmith as well. And then obviously Weaponsmith, it's exactly the same. I just picked up Weaponsmith, keep being told I need the right pickaxe. Yeah, like I say, there is something in the store which you can get, and I don't know how much it is because I don't actually know off the top of my head. And that's the universal kit. And wow, somebody actually just said one of the secret words. Lyron just said consume. Da-da-da. Wow, is it 4,954? For the is it that expensive? 495. Oh right, I was gonna say I thought it was very expensive for the universal crafting tools. So yeah, pretty much just to explain that, Lyron just actually spoke or typed one of the words which we have. It's a secret word list. So you get a nice little 500 geek coins. I need to then Andruna, if you're running out of bag space, you can buy it initially to enhance your bag space and vault space. Also, when it's on sale, if you are interested, you can enhance the vault space as well on your shared storage. Right, let me just find my list of stuff. Right, just find out the word in the list. I take it out so that nobody else can use it. Right, done. Back in. Yeah, I would have thought so. Yes, crafting is worth it. You can always buy from others, but there's something smooth making your own essences at Enger. There is that, yeah. I mean, that's another thing you can aim for is essence making at the top end. But again, it doesn't have to be a focus. The other problem is that the prices are so expensive now. I mean, I know I've got 1,487 gold on this character, and across all my characters, seemingly I've got 4,500 gold. However, that is minimal to compare to what some people will have. Others will have ridiculous amounts. So anyway, right, let's just crack on with that. Nice. That's another one there done. Oh, hang on. Oh, they were talking. No, they are. Let's just finish that. Unfortunately, it gives you a lot of stuff that we don't need. I'm just going to do that. Get fucking branches. Sonic skill, night spurs. You might find that, Andruno, from time to time, that there's a little stutter. What can happen? It's a lot linked to server performance. After a patch, servers are always busy. Currently, I suspect there'll be 1,000 plus on here, I would have thought. Yeah, 1,185 plus anonymous across Evernight. So that's a lot of players. So sometimes it can be related to that, how busy it is. Depends what area you're in. Some are not as smooth running as others. Now, you guys are seeing the gameplay at 60 frames per second, but for me, as I look down here, I'm only getting 36 frames per second. That's for me. So it isn't as smooth, but I do have a G-Sync monitor, so it does smooth things out a little bit. But this area is a little bit hard to run. But because it's a non-combat area, it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, you'll probably find it is sometimes all of a sudden you'll just stop and then all of a sudden you'll set off again. But yeah, sometimes latency can play a part in it as well.
I have never met a stranger before.
Still. Oh, cheers, folks. Thank you very much. Bumping that numbers. Bumping the numbers. No, it doesn't. Never does. Yeah, don't always show, which is really... I don't understand why it doesn't, to be fair. Yeah, like I said, we've got until kind of tomorrow. I can't remember when it actually started. Yeah, I know that. I'm on about the time. 48 hours at that point. It was. Oh yeah, look, going to the market, haven't they? Bit late for that. Yeah, it was late last night, so it should be fine. Should be fine. Ah, that's just come up 50% complete now. Hey, original. I say straight away, as soon as original turns up, everybody's like trying to fight him. Yeah. I think it doesn't show until there's some kind of milestone hit. Yeah, it's the same total. It's still 63,750. Anyways, your bags are bigger. Resize the rest of the UI, but the bags are still tiny. I'm not entirely sure, actually. I don't think you can. I think they are a set size. The only thing you can do is move them around. I don't think you can change the bag size. I'm fairly certain that you are limited on those. I'm just going to have a little look. All vitals, ability bars. Quest tracker, companion vitals. Yeah, I don't think you can. Could be wrong, but I don't think you can. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, they're quick slot bars at the bottom. Yeah, I don't think you can, to be fair.
It was very nice of you to pick all those ripe apples for me.
Yeah, lower resolution, yeah. Yeah, that's what we said, Andrew. No, it's more about the story and the journey there and getting involved and doing the epic books. That's the resolution that I run. But if you do drop whatever your resolution is, obviously dropping it down will obviously increase the bag size.
Villahad Tuka is my name, and farming is my life.
He took the win. Let's go take out some of these peskies. The bloody shrews around here are 180k. Yeah, the other thing as well, Andrew, no, I mean, if you do run at 4k, it will run, but it's not kind of optimized very well for 4k. Like I say, you can do it, but yeah, I run at 1440p, which, you know, does all right for me. So. I'm into this field, yeah. But yeah, I run at 1440, but on stream it'll be showing at 1080p. So. Up and I go round there.
The shrews are all gone? Nice to meet you. I have a question. Well, maybe 2 questions?
Yeah, to be fair, I mean it's not too bad with the money in the game, if you know what I mean. I don't think you're ever going to run out, especially over time. And then some characters make money faster than others. Hunters are usually seen as a very good money maker.
Thanks for coming on this picnic with me. How very interesting, I dare say. My, I never imagined so much was out there. Thank you for giving me so many things to think and dream about.
Yes, eventually you will. I mean, you can obviously pay for those with real money as you earn points, what are called LOTRO points, which is the in-game currency, kind of money terms. LOTRO points you can spend for some expansions as well, but the store's just had a recent revamp, so things are all a little bit up in the air as to what you can buy monetary wise. But there is a new 6-pack expansion, so it's all the expansions. It's Mines of Moria, Siege of Mirkwood, Isengard, Rohan. Did I say Mirkwood? Yeah, I think I said Mirkwood. Mordor is included in that one as well. I'm gonna miss one off here, aren't I? So Moria, Mirkwood, Rohan. Oh, Helm's Deep. Helm's Deep. Yeah, Helm's Deep.
I like frogs.
There we go. I knew I'd forget something. So yeah, that's only just been released, so that's still expensive in the store. I'm sure from time to time there will be a sale. But to be honest with you, you're not going to be for a while anyway, until at least maybe 45 plus, getting anywhere near to the Mines of Moria. And plus, if you find a character that you're not enjoying, you might start a different character, so then you've got the continuation of your grind that way to slow you up a little bit. So collecting frogs. Yep, funny enough, collecting frogs. How you doing, Baz? I've looked. Yeah, that's why I keep getting demoted. How you doing, Baz? Right, drag this back up. He's up here. He's up here. He's up here.
Oh, look at all these frogs, sitting and hopping and croaking.
I just love how excited he gets. Oh, look at all these frogs sitting and croaking and... Right there. Yep, you're a bit excited there. I'm back at work. Baz, I had to go back to work today. Magic's still not feeling too tickety-boo, so she's not back at work yet. But we need to make sure she's fine and dandy before that happens.
I've run into a bit of a problem.
I've run into a bit of a problem. I bet you have. Yeah. Yep. It was a bit of a day going back today. It was like, that was a killer. Right, come on, chicken. Just fucking stop running. I'm not chasing. Back up. Get where you need to be. Stop. Then I can pick you up. Give a cat stun it with a horn or something. Right, you gonna just stand still? Yeah, you are now. Right. Go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you stand in the right place, you can probably pick that chicken up in advance if you can click on the fucking thing. Clock it. I don't know if you could say that without swearing. The little fudder clucker. Right, let's grab the chicken.
Well, look at that. You got my birds back to me all safe and sound.
Right, there we go. Let's go speak to Ubo Bolga. Over here.
Fishing is an important part of life for all of us in Lyndelby.
Just love these worms that are just standing out of the ground that you've got to collect. Let's get the fish trap. Trap some fish. To be honest with you, Baz, I am tired. That's why I am sat down a little bit. I just I fucking knew it. Oh dear. Yeah, no, I'm just a bit tired. It's been a bit of a tough day. First day back at work. So yeah, I've already had my afternoon snooze. Looking for the fish trap. To be honest with you, Baz, I already had one of them. I definitely did. I was that knackered, I had to. Hey, original, Wednesdays are fine because I'm on day off on Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, people have fallen asleep. At Bumf, I don't think there's anything wrong with the servers. I think it's more a case of that it's busy. It always is after a patch. Wow.
Asshole mio, oh sada mia.
Indeed, indeed. You're all assholes. I'll draw a rainbow and see. Why? Why would you feel the need to draw a rainbow on my cake? Baz just comes out and calls it, yeah, or dick on his forehead. People have been actually suspended for falling asleep when they've been streaming. Wow, keepy. Jeez, feeling the love tonight, aren't we? Hang on. I know it's Monday, but I feel like all of a sudden I've become target number one for everyone, haven't I? It's just like, yep. We're getting the early weekly angst out. Assassinate gas. Hang on. Over this way. Dear. Wow, 2.5 hours late. Wow. Jesus. I mean, I can understand if their van's broken down kind of thing, then yeah. That kind of scuppers things, but wow. 2.5 hours late, that's not good. Yeah, I mean, really, they should be obviously ringing the drivers and just saying, where the fuck are you? You're supposed to have done this delivery 2.5 hours ago. Don't worry, Keeps. You know what he's going to be doing? He's going to be sat there with his feet up. Presumably, he's a man. Sat with his feet up, eating a fucking bag of 12s, just thinking, fuck it. You know what? I'm not even bothered. I just want to eat these 12s. And you know what? They're going to be your 12s. They're not just be anybody's. They're going to be yours. He's going to think, that twat last week didn't speak to me very nice. He wanted to draw a dick on my forehead, so I'm just going to sit here and eat his fucking 12s. So that'll suit him, won't it? Yeah. 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 Fucking ears like ball sacks he had as well. I'll teach that twat. Fucking, I'll eat them twirls. Wanker. He did. Who was it? Morrison's keepy? Because that's who I think you said you were trying to get your order with, or maybe I don't know. Do you have Morrison's over there? Obviously, you're not in Northern Ireland. You might have. I'm not entirely sure actually. Sainsbury's. Wow. Ooh, God, that will go down well. I mean, sometimes. I mean, I normally will go do the shopping anyway, so it doesn't. Keepy, that's what's trying to keep you trying to be upper class. Fucking hell. Upper class. Yeah.
Oh, that is simply perfect. Look at all of that bait.
You what? No. True. The only thing I think you'll find, Keepy, is that if you're used to their items, you know, like their products, you kind of get used to them. And then when you switch to a different company, I mean, twirls are twirls. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm glad somebody else realizes that, Baz, to be fair. It's not just me. You know, at least other people realize that.
Is Ubo off fishing again?
Pick up the pie. 3 minutes from the apartment. See, that's what you need. That's what you need. But yeah, it's. I mean, we shop a little. We got no airs and graces about it. Some stuff's good. It's like every year discount supermarket. You've just got to pick out the stuff that's good and the stuff that's crap. Yeah, I've never been slapped by her yet. Notice yet. Actually, no, I have. I have actually been slapped. Well, your mum has slapped me, yes. Your mum has actually physically slapped me. It was all, you know, in jest, obviously. But no, Magic did actually one evening. It was very late. Magic was asleep at the time. And I'm like there, asleep as well. No, sadly. No, not that one. All of a sudden, this arm from Magic just goes whoop right in my face in the middle of the night, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? So she backhanded me in the middle of the night. I was like, yeah, she was asleep, but maybe she was just dreaming of slapping me in the face, you know. I don't know. I think she'd have been awake, Baz, if that had happened. Anyway, stop being so bloody rude, you lot. I think you've all had way too much sugar, and it's Monday. I wasn't even snoring. I'm not the one that snores. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's what I always say as well, but come on to idea. Now, I do snore. Don't get me wrong, I do snore. However, a certain person told me many, many moons ago, she, as in Magic over there, she says, I don't snore unless I've had a drink. Well, she must be a fucking alcoholic, is all I'll say. And she doesn't drink that often, so one of those isn't true. Oh, balls. I need to... Oh, yeah, pie. Pie delivery. Pie delivery. This way. A little... I snore a little with age. You sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you absolutely certain about that? Was it? You claiming to be all match? Yeah, she is. Yeah. Yeah. How you doing, Luke? Anyway, good evening to you. Luke, by the way, can I just say, just to save you further, well, I don't really know what to say. Don't believe everything Lewis tells you. That's all I'll say. Alamirian, don't believe everything he says. Especially in kin chat. Yep. Don't believe that either. Don't believe that either. Right, let's go back to speak to this lady. Boink.
All the pies have been delivered and not a single slice dropped. I'm very relieved to hear that.
Bunch of Wallies. A lot of people will not have a clue what that means. Yeah, you gotta remember, we're not on just that tiny little island. I've got to translate that. It's not good enough that I've got to stream it as well. Anyway, if anybody doesn't know what a Wally is, I'll let Magic explain that one.
Lyndelby has been busy and lively since you arrived.
She's now telling me that I've got to translate what a Wally is. Small robot collects junk. A numpty, lunatic, or daft person. Is there a new player pack or something sort on the store? There is actually. It's actually not a bad value. It's the like a beginner's pack, a starter pack. I think it's about £6, £7, I think, something like that. You get the high elf as well included, and stuff. So yeah, it's not a bad. I actually think it's not a bad kit, to be fair, to start you off. Now it's account wide as well, so I think every player, I presume some of the items that you get, obviously the high elf are locked across your account, but there's certain things that you'll probably redeem on one character only. Yeah, down here, isn't it? All the marigolds are in a clearing here. I don't know. Yep. Very good question. It is actually on the store itself. Let me just bring it up. Actually, I just went to lordoftherings.com, not the online, and it's an epic stage adventure, apparently. All out. On clip. Alright. LOTRO markets. Just let's go to special offers. There we go. Put that into it's the LOTRO starter bundle. So pretty much you get the riding skill. Now you just got to be careful that some of the things are redeemable only on one character. So limit is one account on all in-game items. The in-game items will be delivered to the first character you log in on in a given LOTRO game world. The high elf is unlocked across. So you get the riding skill, you get the Middle Earth Steed selection box, you get a modest virtue pack, you get a 6 stack of premium housing writs, a universal toolkit, which is quite handy. It's just about 495 LOTRO points to buy. Very handy, actually. 500 silver and a small crafting carryall. Again, that's quite handy as well, so you can dump all your crafting stuff into there. But remember, everything that you buy there, it will be given to your first character that you log into. So don't all of a sudden think, hey, I've got that across everything. You won't. You'll only get it on your first character. Yeah. But yeah, the universal toolkit as well is bound to account. So you will later on, even I have, on this character, if I just, I'm just bring up the character. My toolkit there is the superior tools of the Western Net Armourer. That means I am not using the universal crafting tool. But as you are leveling, it's handy. Whereas you can see on that, it gives me better crit chance. So that's why you would then craft one of these tools later on. Very easy to make. So get one of your kin members to actually make it for you. That'll be quite handy. But yeah, the crafting toolkit is the universal one. It's quite handy. So. Right. Yeah. I think I've got about 3 actually. If I check my vault, I'm sure I've got one in my shared storage as well somewhere. Yeah, I've got one there. I have got one on some other character as well, and I can't remember who's got it, but there is one there. Yeah, I was thinking more of the ones that you actually bought. Like I say, that universal toolkit might be bound to character. So, yeah. Yeah, so if you do buy that, Andrew, no, you'll have to check if it is just say bound to character or bound to account. Now that says purchase from the store, so I've probably bought that for $4.95 and it's across the account. But yeah, I think that starter pack is actually quite a good little kit, to be fair. But I also think as well, because if you subscribe, bound to account. Okay. Just check it. Now, Monkey, is that the one? Did you get that from the starter kit, or is that the one obviously that you got from the store? Can we just check? So that, yeah, okay, so that's the store one. Obviously the one from the starter kit we think might bind to character, but we're not sure. I don't know why the hell I'm coming out this way. Probably. Right, where the hell was this character? Oh, where's he? Yeah. Hang on, where the... Oh, it's the plant. Oh, shit, it's the planters, isn't it? I forgot it's the bloody planters. I hate this one. Right, back up here because we need to be outside Maddie's house. Some of the planters. Madelgard Duka. Right, down here we go. Oh, have I missed one? Shoot, I missed one. Oop. I have. Let's go the steed back down the hill. A steed indeed. Bumfu, what type of weapon should I be using on my captain? If you're doing solo stuff, which I tend to do with mine, you want a halberd. That's always a good weapon for the captain, two-handed. I do have a board, well, a shield and a sword for when I'm, well, when I remember. Look at Keep, you bring out the posh words just because he fucking shops at Sainsbury's. Halberd for thematic. Cravendale Milk, you got more money than sense. Cravendale Milk, oh blimey. Unbelievable. Yeah, exactly. Halberd, yeah. It's unique. That's it. It's true. Captains are the only ones that can use halberds up to now. Anyway. You know what you need then, Keeper? You need UHT. Lasts ages. Except when you open it and forget. It goes a bit crusty.
Well, look at that. Lyndelby is
Yeah,
looking
because there was
quite
a
festive.
bloody hole in the lid, wasn't there? Oh yeah, the old freeze milk debacle again. Yeah, that was a revelation for Magic. Well, people freeze milk. Yeah, but you don't lick it. You know, you don't crack it open and lick it like it's a bloody lolly or anything. Yeah, like a mini milk. It's time to give your best performance. Tell a story. Before my handstand. Oop, there we go. Boom, done. Marvelous. Even originals are like, not sure about him, you know. Claude Tuca. Yeah. So expensive. No. Yeah, you know why it's not called ice cream? It's because it's made of milk, not cream. So it'll be an ice milk, not an ice cream. Basic science, you see. Basic science, you know. No wonder the education system's going down the pan. No wonder we're struggling.
Can you hear the howling?
Frozen milk is for people that keep people in their basements and get them to put lotion on the skin. Wow. It's probably some kind of horror film, I would have thought, yeah. No, he's not. No, I haven't seen him yet anyway, but he could appear. It's his internet is shit. It's not the greatest, but I did actually go and help him put his internet in when he got connected, because we, unfortunately for him, where there's a lot of houses where the telephone line comes into the house is in a stupid place, because obviously it used to be just for the telephone, whereas now it's majority of the time used to connect to your router, and you can't always put, because there isn't a bloody plug there. We have that problem in a fairly modern house. It's not where it needs to be. You never have a milkshake. Ah, that's the same. Well, technically not, because it's got ice cream in it. Oh. What's virtue? Is XP? No, virtue, Andruno, is basically what you earn here in your virtue traits. As you level up, you'll start to unlock these slots. I think there's a restriction. I sent the kids to bed because he ain't got any Ribena. As you level, you'll start to unlock some of them, but I don't think you unlock all of them unless you're a VIP. I think you're restricted. But that's basically what is putting me into there. That is your virtue. You level these virtues as well, because, like, I've got say for example on this one, I've got empathy slotted, which is this one here. And when you look at the statistics, it increases my armor value, my defense, and my resistance, and gives me a passive bonus to morale as well. So it can all have a thing. Now, don't focus too much on it because you don't have to have your virtues capped. You will do it progressively, but at some point you'll go, ooh, I'll go get some of them. But don't make it a focus. What I tend to do, and on this character, even this character, you go back and do deeds. Like if I find one that actually gives bloody there. Like scouting Minas Morgul, right? The only place I haven't found is the racking hall on this character. At all. And if I do, I get 1,000 virtue XP. So that's kind of thing. Hobbits in Isengard, how are you doing? Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. At the level of sass in his night is Ruru poor levels of high, and I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, if you say sass, then Roger the Shrubber might appear on his burglar. That is actually the name of his burglar. Yeah, he's on his berg. Sorry, his hunter. Right, so Dr. Claude Duca again. Yeah, it's the only place I haven't been on this character up there, Baz, because I don't think I've actually finished it off. I think once I'd unlocked the reclamation and then I could get the weeklies, I was like, nah. Hey, nice place to live, isn't it? You know, it's secluded. You can go fishing if you want to. You obviously looks like you got a decent amount of food. The people are nice, but I bet they haven't got Wi-Fi. I can do my head in living here. No Wi-Fi in Lyndelby. Not going to happen.
The howling stopped.
They got waved by. True. Yeah, all them waves. Yeah. Where was it? I read something somewhere that actually Wi-Fi, you know, we call Wi-Fi, wireless fidelity. It actually means fuck all. It doesn't mean a thing. Yeah. There's actually no relation to the actual signal or anything like that. Yeah. No, they just called it there because of hi-fi, high fidelity, but they called it Wi-Fi instead. It's bonkers. There's actually no reason for it. It's wireless, yeah, but the fidelity has nothing to do with it.
I wanted to speak with you because I heard that you know one of the eagles.
Yeah. Axe whacked in 2000. Like I say, I'm not too worried. We'll probably get that unlocked tomorrow night. Probably when I hopefully feel a bit more refreshed. So I think it's a case of you kind of time it so that when it fires off, you know, stream's full, people are in, I'm a bit more awake, that kind of thing. Right, I missed a... Oh, yeah, it is. I missed some somewhere. Right, let's find some. Just love how it's cutting between. Other classes races I'm missing in any of the expansions. You probably the Stout Axe is definitely in with Mordor, but you can buy that separately. The High Elf I think is just store bought or in the starter bundle. Bjorning, I think you have to buy separately. Runekeeper, did that come in with Moria? Fuck, I can't remember. Right, missing 2 gems. Warden as well, yeah, sorry. I always forget one because I'm not interested in the bloody thing. Yeah, we've had this discussion fairly recently, Baz, that we somebody actually bought the Moria expansion. Was it Moria or Mordor? No, they bought Mordor when it was on sale, but they bought it through the LOTRO store. But the Stout Axe, or was it Morgul? I can't remember now where they actually got it. Well, they didn't get it, and they were like, hang on, why didn't get this, you know? And then it was only when you read the small print that obviously what you buy from the store with money, with real hard cash, obviously you get the full shebang, whereas what you buy from the in-game store only gives you the basics, the quest packs and the, you know, the missions and raids and stuff. Wait, why am I really struggling to find this last? I found them all really quick last time. I know I need to. There's one. There we are. Oh shit, yeah, I need to grind these down, don't I? I'm sure they won't mind me just waltzing over the top of their hobbit holes. I'm sure that won't be an issue. Not a problem. Pick up the biggest barrel known to man, and then it just disappears. Hit the barrel to the tribute rack. Heist, heist, baby. You know, everybody's just smashing buttons now, aren't they, to get everything going? There's a heist maximum bump is 500. We have responsible gambling of virtual currency on this channel, you know. There we go. See? We liked people just... Hang on, I'm stuck in a tree. Just, you know, to look after the pennies. We want people to learn good fiscal responsibility. When will I raise it? Never. 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 You should ban me from gambling. It's banned in my country. Is gambling banned in Clogland? I never knew that. I never knew that. I mean, we have several cloggies. Loot boxes. Yeah, loot boxes. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. There we go. And then Lyndelby arrives. Hello, Lyndelby, you big fucking bird.
Such a lovely place.
I don't know. You just make it sound like there's just no regard for, you know, teaching the youngsters of the world that fiscal responsibility is important. Oh, casualties have fallen. Boom! Who actually died because... Oh. Oh, dear. So everybody else was all right, apart from Magic. Unlucky. Unlucky. Fixed. Rigged. Unbelievable, Jeff. Boom. Boom, there we go. Get the unlock. So the original's done the other end. Can you imagine how much? Can you imagine? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Can you imagine how many coins are going to be in that pot if everybody was doing like unlock 2 and then somebody did 9997 and then 3 and then it's now Keepy. There's always one person that tries that. I can't say hack, just spoil the fun. He's just like, no, I'm sensible right down the middle.
Were you talking to that eagle? Oh, very exciting.
Right.
I am glad that the whole village was able to meet you. It looks like you mean
Please.
to depart soon.
I'm just going to do the
Another
dusting in her
adventure
house
afoot?
again. Johnny No Craig Uno. Oh, see, Monkey shot his load early for a 2. Ah, dear. Not now. That's another thing. Devastating. Keevy's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Monkey's got 1, 2, 3, 5. Now you do realise that every guest that you have, just to clarify, every guest that you have, and you've probably all got plenty of actual coins, it costs you 100 geek coins to actually have a guess, and that goes into the pot. So just be aware that it's obviously if all of a sudden you run out of money, which obviously unlikely because you guys are racking up points quite significantly. Which if you're a subscriber as well, you do get more points as well. There's a little bonus for being a sub. Original's like, don't know if I've done that right. Keep paying attention. Stop making me bad. Making bad decisions. Yeah. Shocking. Just a reminder as well. On Wednesday, we are going to be doing Star Wars Battlefront 2 Geekbite Community. Well, for Quittery, I think we should put it under. I'll just actually pew, 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 pew. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Lemonade actually with orange. Thank you. Right, well, yeah, I'm just gonna actually find the image wherever I put it. It's under Star Wars. Of course, it's under Star Wars somewhere. I find it. Where? There we go. Boom. There we go. So yeah, coming Wednesday, we're going to be on Discord, which you can find through the little socials there. Join us on there if you want to. We're going to be playing hopefully all together on the Empire side if we can manage it. If not, it might be, you know, us versus them, all on the same team speak, dissing each other kind of thing. So if you do want to join us for that, please do. What I will say, the Celebration Edition, most of you will have got from Epic Game Store. And then all of a sudden, people were just grabbing by the millions and millions of people. But now, just to clarify, you have to have Epic Game Store running, the client, as well as Origin, because it installs on Origin, so you need both of those things. So just be aware, you've got to have them both running. And make sure it's up to date, downloaded, and everything as well. Right, Madelgard. Oh yeah, we're single.
Thank you.
There we go. Right, so I'm just going to get out my horse, and then I'm just going to wave goodbye. Welcome, Redcoat. If you, where are you in the world, by the way? Because obviously various servers are preferable for time zones. That's probably the best where we can point you in the right direction, really, to start with. If you're based in the EU, there's a lot of servers, a lot of EU servers that we can point you towards. If you're in the US, obviously we can tell you those as well. No, it's probably a lot of questions all of a sudden, but yeah, wherever you are in the world is very, very important, so that we can tell you which server is where you're looking for, to be honest. But you're more than welcome here. Pineapple on pizza, yay or nay? Nope. Pineapple on pizza should not be allowed. I have had pineapple on pizza. I'm not saying that you should never have it, but I'm just, wrong. So we had this. We even had a poll about this a little while ago, and it was like, you know, wow, I can't believe how weird you lot actually are. It was fixed. Topless. Whatever do you mean, original? Whatever do you mean? Hey, there we go. We've got the travel. Ooh, you know, I've actually realised I don't think I actually picked up the travel route from here before. Takes you to the Carrock. Wow. Damn. Right, so we're waving at all these. Who departs too soon? Yes, broth. Down the hill we go, down the hill. Trying to find all Agiva. Wave goodbye. I do hope. See you again. Thank you. This is going to be a taste decision. Okay. Yeah, just more flavour, I think. Right, let's get to Fastrada. There we go. Oh, hang on. Hilda. There we go. Oh, we got one over there. Oh yeah, the farmer one. Wow, so many odd people. I'm starting to worry about you. I don't think I can call you a friend anymore because I think you're a bit weird. Pineapple with tuna. Did you? Don't get me wrong. I like tuna on pineapple. I survived the Great Pineapple Wars. Wow, I've actually just got stuck on the spot. I like tuna on a pizza. Tuna on a pizza does work, but not with pineapple. That's no. Not with chicken. What do you mean not with chicken? How would you not have with chicken? What, pineapple? Oh, so you'd have chicken on a pineapple on a pizza? Yeah. All right. No. See, I like meat feasts. I like a meaty pizza. Pineapples just, well, I think you get, I mean, pineapples were expensive. I don't know how expensive they are now, but I always feel like you get cheated because they give you this big chunk of stuff on it, and that's it. And it's there's not a lot to a pineapple, is there? There's, you know, some fleshy bits with, you know, citrus flavour. Boom! Ethnosoft piles in, takes the money. Look at that. 1,500. 1,500. Boom. There you go. Taking no shit. Alright. Oh, pineapple on pizza at the top. Yay or nay with tuna with kippers? Ugh. No. Jesus, no. 87 because I was born there, obviously. Oh, you were born in 1987. Wow. Sorry, that's definitely me original for one of those anyway. How we do? Oh, see, 6 people. Come on, peeps. Everybody in this chat, you've got an opinion about whether pineapple should be on a pizza. Now, up to now, 7 people have said, get the fuck out with your pineapple on that pizza. Now, you kind of saved my, you kind of redeemed, chat has redeemed itself. Tuna, anchovies, and olives. Right, tuna, yes. Anchovies, no. Olives, no. Original's like, I'm going to hunt you down. 8 people have said nay. So, pineapple is not. And obviously, see, it's the vocal minority. Have you noticed how many times in discussions it's the vocal minority that say, yes, pineapple, or, oh, we've got to have this in plan. We've got to have this. We've got to have this. It's the vocal minority. That doesn't mean that is the general consensus. Because the quiet majority turn around and say, haha, you're a bunch of weirdos. Thank you very much. I reckon Hark's a nay. There are those who like pineapple on pizza, and then there are those who are wrong. Oh dear, this is funny. I like this. I like this. We have actually had this. See, there we go. The result is 8-5 in favour of get the fuck out with pineapple on pizza. Yeah, come on, original. Get with the program. It's 2021 now. Real people. Wow. See? So there we are in all its glory. 8-5 in favour of no pineapple on that pizza. How do I vote for that? I think it's rigged. Monkey's like, I demand a referendum. Nobody believed the referendum. Then they'd want a second referendum. Oh, yeah, that's the problem. Is as soon as you put that on there with some bits of ham, it's an Hawaiian pizza. Oh, yes, that as well. That's how it works. Nicola told me. Are you talking about Mrs. Sturgeon again? Oh, it did this before. I walk away and I'm supposed to spot that bloody bird. England. Do you put mango or orange on pizza?
It would be an honor
Next to be wanting
consider you
fruit
a
segments
friend
or
to the
something.
Eagles. Farewell.
Right. Heavy armor. No. I mean, this stuff I'm just going to deconstruct. I don't actually need it. Next thing, you'll be saying you want milk in your tea. If you don't have milk in your tea, you're very strange. Yeah. Yeah, it's always down getting to the old. So I think whether it's a fruit or whether it's a plant or whatever, you know, seeds or that, irrespective of how it's grown, I always think it's what it tastes and whether it's sweet or whether it's bitter or whatever. And it doesn't. I think that argument of saying whether it's a fruit, I don't think it bears. I don't think it bears fruit, simply because it doesn't. It's to me, it's illogical. Because you can get fruits that aren't always sweet. You can get fruit that maybe taste a little bit, acidic and stuff like that, and they go with certain things. I mean, you think about gherkins. You like cucumbers, but you don't like pickled. Yeah, but that's the flavors change. So, hey, I don't get to see the people who voted. Sadly, no, nobody does. To be fair, it is always anonymous. In Hungary, they put ketchup and mayonnaise on pizza. Wow, ketchup and mayonnaise. Well, we had to just. That's a very cheap version of Thousand Island dressing, as we call it. What I used to do, a bit of a story in my younger years, probably 30 years ago now, where I used to work, because I used to live in a seaside town. I used to work in a shop on the seafront serving the holidaymakers and stuff like that. And we used to make Thousand Island dressing. We used to get this big, like, 5-kilogram jars of mayonnaise and tomato sauce. And what we used to do is you used to pour some of the tomato sauce in with the mayonnaise, put the lid on, and literally just shake the crap out of it. Mix it all up so it went pink. And then you'd pour it into a tray so that people could buy some of that for like £1 a pop, so that they could have it with their prawns. Maybe a bit of lemon juice, false lemon juice labbed in as well, you know, that kind of thing. Probably. Yeah. You were the clowns at Butlins. Although we didn't have well, we did. Not in the town I lived anyway, but probably about 10-12 miles away was a Butlins. It's no longer there. Butlins, eh? For those that don't know what Butlins is a kind of a holiday camp where people used to go for like their summer holidays and breaks away and stuff like that. From the LOTRO Twitter, we investigated reports that our work to correct an issue for unpatched Windows 7 and early users in today's update did not help, and users are still experiencing patching issues. Oops. Bumf. Yeah, your captain. That is your herald. He is your pet. So you need to command him. You need to send him off on his journey. Basically, he helps you attack stuff. Yeah. kind of got to explain what he does. He'll have he's your manservant indeed. He'll have a bar at the top of skills that he does. So you can send him in to do certain tasks. So he can attack, he can defend, he can stay. Basically, he's there to help you. In Sicily, I ate pizza with Nutella on. Never again. That's a bit shockingly weird. Right. Just bear with me. What I'll do? I won't block myself there. Once I get to Mist Hallow, Bump, I shall log my captain in so you can see. Hang on. Let me just get the... Handwind Hunter's going to attack me. No, I'm fine. Still not got the... back. I need to go that way. Bollocks, on the wrong way. Oh. This is the problem with not having that on. Oh, I am. Very hasty. Lord of all he pervades. Aha! He's found it. Yeah, if you hover over the different things, he can do different actions for you. One thing I would be very careful of is putting him on aggressive. He's if you put him on that, he'll attack anything and everything. Sometimes the pathing is a little bit wonky as well. So you might want him just to follow you, but all of a sudden he might go off on a wild goose chase 3 miles away and come back bringing a load of friends with him. And all of a sudden you've got to deal with that. So be very careful with it. Yeah, just get it so that you're assisted. That he assists you with his with whatever you're killing. But yeah, if you're doing low level stuff or lower level stuff, then by all means use aggressive for your deeds. Just remember to turn it off though. All of a sudden you go to a higher level area and all of a sudden you're on aggressive and he's like, why is he smacking the shit out of that? And why is he smacking? And then you realise he's still on aggressive. To Framsburg. Got all these to do. What I need to remember is that I ended up having to go in here several times because of my own stupidity. Boink. There we go.
This encampment will do nicely.
Yep, we'll do nicely. Yes. Right, just let me quickly switch to my cappy and kind of give Bump a little heads up there. Right, let's see where we put Creety. Freety. Yeah, so this is my Cappy, who's more he's more aimed at being a Buffy kind of character. I don't mean a vampire slayer either. Ba-da. Aha. He's here. Echad wheel. Right. So if I get my archer out, who is an oathbound one, he's called Deadeye. Deadeye Dave. So obviously you've got all your skills down here, which are what you use. Then you have this top row. This is how I've set mine up so that I know where all these skills are. So pretty much he is there set on aggressive, which is fine in certain circumstances. However, you've got this one which is passive, and it says your pet will not enter combat unless commanded to. So basically you have to tell them to do something. So even if you're getting smacked, he's not going to do anything. He's literally just going to go, yeah, enjoy that. Now, there's guard mode, which is possibly quite advantageous. Basically, your pet will enter combat to defend you or itself. So if something should attack it, it'll attack back. But it will always generally attack your target. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean on that one. If your pet ever gets stuck, there's rally, which obviously gets it back to your side, which again is very handy as long as it's not in combat. And then these are the other skills that he'll do because he's an archer. Now, the other thing is literally you can point at something and tell it to attack by clicking. So you would click something. So say, for example, Mithrandir was a target. You'd target him and say, right, go attack. So it says your pet will currently attack your target. If you want them to follow you, it will follow you. Basically saying, hey, come on. Stop standing there like a lemon. Come and follow me. But if he's still unaggressive, he'll still smack things on the way. Or if you want him to stay put, he'll stay put. Now, I've just told him to stay put. So he's not going to move. He's going to like, yep, stay there, stay there. Now, you might think, why would that be any good? Well, in certain instances, once you know where creatures spawn, and you need him to basically start smacking things, you put them where they spawn while you deal with other things. Quite handy in the roost, doing that. But yeah, you just probably the best one to remember is you've got rally, and that's to get him back to your side. So if I click rally, boom, he appears there, back at my side. Again, I can tell him to stay. Just run over here. And then he's still over there. He's there. He's looking around as if to say, where have I gone? But then you just hit rally and he comes to your side. They do, yes. You have different heralds. One's obviously the Herald of Victory, which you enlist a herald to carry your banner of victory into battle. This banner reduces power costs. Not really used much because power isn't too much of a problem. Herald of Hope. This banner increases the mitigations of those around you. So basically, if you're in a group of people, they basically aren't going to take as much damage. Probably what you will use mostly is the Herald of War. I mean, let's just get rid of Deadeye Dave. And then if I bring out the Herald of War, there he is. He's Slimer. So he basically will attack things, but he also gives me a slight buff as well, which is the Banner of War. As you can see, it's actually not bad. It's plus 2% to melee, ranged, and tactical. But as you're leveling, yeah, generally you use that one because they're more. They give you more damage, and they'll do more damage as well. Because they buff themselves, you see. They get the buff of their own banner. So pretty much, as you're leveling, go for the Banner of War. Certain instances, you'll want the Hope one for the mitigations. And then, well, the only one that you'd probably use that one on is if there's somewhere's got a serious power draw and you don't want to use too much power. But to be honest with you, it doesn't happen that often. And a WKD555 just arrives and kick your ass. Indeed, indeed. You do realise he's not going to be there. Original's been waiting to say that. He's been waiting. Is anyone lagging? Yeah, you need to use the Tor browser, TOR, and then disappear down a rabbit hole. Also, while I remember Bump, I don't know what level you get it, but you will get what's called improved motivational speech or motivating speech. It doesn't go on by default. It used to, but it doesn't. Always remember to do it when you get it because it gives you a nice buff. An extra morale, and also you get more might, more vitality, more will, fate, and agility. So especially in a group, it's very, very handy. The other one as well is that generally you'll have a Blade Brother. Put that, if you're only running around with your Herald, you'll get a skill called Blade Brother. Target your Herald and then click it. And then basically, now in my case, Slimer is now my Blade Brother. And that means that there's certain skills, such as Time of Need, I think there's that one. But yeah, 2 arms, blade brother. That actually buffs. Anyone online that can invite to the kinship? Yep, I'm sure there is. Bing, ba-dim, bim. Okay. Yeah, 1 second. I'll just copy your name down there and then. Oops. Once I copy the right name. Oh, actually, he's Lewis in Remo. Oh no, he's in Thickle Gundu. Oh no, he's not. He's not even in there. There we go. I've just sent a message into the kinship just to get Beatrice into the kin. I didn't actually hear that ping up, actually. Yeah, you can always get invited. As soon as you finish the starter instances, you can always get invited into that. I mean, I was going to say Baz could do it, but he's not actually in game. But he is watching. See, I can't do it. I mean... As soon as they give you officer status, they think you need to do everything, so that's why I don't do it. I have my people for that, yeah. Hey, I know. I mean, yeah, I think over the last year, I think probably the kin's probably multiplied somewhat just because of my versatility at recruiting. And what thanks do I get? I get told to have penises drawn on my head when I'm asleep. See? I don't know why I bother. I should really just go get the Knights Husseini out of hibernation and just run my own kin. You get demoted for talking about Knights. Exactly. See? Exactly. See, I even put it in there, and both of them are not paying attention. They're not paying attention. There we go. Somebody was. There we go. Level 6 Cappy. There he is. Beatrice. Luke, just remember to... oh, you've done it already. See, look at that. He's done it already. He knows his shizzle, doesn't he? He's updated his player note already. I was just about to say, just as a little reminder. So, yeah, hopefully, Luke, that will kind of give you a very basic thing. When you get more skills, such as Coordinated Strike, Infuriating Tactics, and Lend Will, you can actually just right-click them, and they will just activate all the time, and they'll just keep activating when they're available. So that's quite handy to do. Go over here, actually.
Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend. Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend.
I've been demoted to recruit by our Lindel. There's a shocker. Obviously, somebody has told him. Because he isn't bloody watching. Yeah. So one of you people, probably Baz actually, I reckon Baz text messaged Lewis to do that. Because he has staff for that. Now he turns up. So who told you then, Lou? Who was it? Go on, who was it? Who told you? Because you weren't here a minute ago. Irith wasn't even online. Hang on. Mind you, unless Irith's watching the stream, we're reckoning Baz. We're going for Baz. Yeah. Shocking. Right. Shocking. Right. Anyway, let's look up quickly. We'll come back on that. Baz is in voice with Lou, so who knows? Yeah, there's a shocker. Oh, actually, yeah, he is. I just realised, yeah, he is. Say hi, Iris. Mm-hmm. You stay out of this, keepy grown-ups to talk. Fucking she says hi. I love that, Baz. The proof is undeniable of that. Lewis and the word grown-up is never in the same fucking sentence. Never. Lewis still needs, you know, the adult incontinence pants. He has to wear them because he's still a fucking man baby. Pull-ups. Pull-ups. Pull-ups for Lewis. Exactly. Too lazy to go to the toilet. He's that lazy, is Lewis. He waits until he has diarrhea before he goes so he doesn't have to even push. Dear. Yeah, it's not efficient though because you have to wait though, Baz. You have to wait. Because you don't have diarrhea all the time. Whoa. Hang on. Whoa. If he gets the job, it'll be in the job centre. Perfect laziness centre. Whoa. Can I just say, I fucking worked in the job centre, and some people that you have to deal with, it's very hard work. I mean, I had to deal with Louis who'd be like, I don't want to work. I just want to play LOTRO all day. Yeah, what are your skills? Fiddling with dogs. Hey, there you go. You just can't win. You just can't win. I don't like you anymore. Fiddling with dogs. Bump, you've got a whole world of discovery ahead of you with Lewis. When I worked there, unfortunately, I had appointments. People actually came to my desk every fucking half an hour. Who was it, Keith Lark? Blimey. Shocking. Original's just trying to spice it up for Wednesday, isn't he? With his, he's good. I hope Original. I hope you're really good because you're going to get so much shit for not being able to hit a barn door with a banjo from 3 feet. Really do. Oh fucking hell. There's going to be all sorts of fucking.
It was Lothar's son Gundrick who brought the most grief to his father's rule.
Yeah. Yeah, we can test your allegiance here, Keepy. How you doing, Rundle? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. We could actually test your allegiance here. If I said fire in the hole, Original Hun. But don't do it for God's sake, fuck. He timed him out for 5 minutes. 10 minutes, sorry, fuck, he's actually timed him out for 10 minutes. Oh dear, and then he's deleted all his messages as well. Ah shit, that was an accident. Well, we just tested to see if that actually happened. Oops. He's back again.
Lothar took in his 1-year-old grandson Bora and raised him as his own.
Oh dear, that was funny. Nice. Lapdog. Dear, this is going to be funny. I'm going to love this later. Wednesday's going to be such a treat. Right. Okay, that's finished. Back on Lost after 3 votes, going to try and get these quests done. Yep, enjoy, Rundle, enjoy. Thank you again very much the other day for sending me that tip. It was much appreciated. And I hope you're enjoying the streams. If you do have any questions, please just ask. Yeah, I'm sure we can all help you. Some people actually might make sense. Others, maybe not. Yittering Badger. Me with my red wine and blue Hurley Bat. Oh, yeah, Hurley Bat.
During Bora's rule, King Thorin I of the Longbeards was slain by orcs.
Yeah. Well done, Rundle. See, you've got to have at least 2 monitors. Now, even Magic, after playing on my monitors, they're both my monitors. She doesn't actually own a monitor. On the normal monitor, all of a sudden she thought, I could do with another monitor. I'm running out of space on my screen. So there she goes. She gets another of my spare monitors, and then she's got 2 on the go. I only run 3, only because I can't fit any more on. I could have 6, but I can't fit them on because I've got microphones, lights, and... Yeah, and how's that going for you? Yep. Shocking. Randuin Hunter. Technically, I have 5 monitors that I could use. In fact, I've probably actually got another one in the loft, haven't I? Got another one? Yeah, I can't remember if I've got one. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've got another older one. I can't remember. Yeah, Luke, I've just seen your message in Kin Chat. I need to stop jumping over fences. The Carol can't jump. They can. But generally they'll go around stuff. But yeah, that could be... hang on, I've got the wrong direction. 12 monitors? I have 12. Well, I'm waiting for my new monitor to come, but that's not going to be for a few months yet. Still waiting for my fucking replacement bloody keyboard, and won't go there. What's that, Magic? You have 47 monitors?
With the Eotheod's aid, the Longbeards
original. I mean, I've got to ask the question now. Obviously, I've spoken to Keepy before, and his accent's not too bad. How thick an accent? I mean, I'm not calling you thick. Okay, let's just, put that out there. How thick an accent have you got? A Northern Irish accent? Yeah, Hark, yeah. Now, are we going to have Keepy in voice chat all the time just to fucking interpret what you actually say? Because I got a funny feeling we won't understand a fucking word of it. I wonder if Fear Marv's going to join us, because that would be funny. Working Belfast in about 6 months to understand me. Thick like a Swiss dog shit. Fucking hell. Lewis, I really hope that you're going to be joining us for this on Wednesday as well, because I expect Original's going to give you so much shit as well. Yeah, Louis a brummie. All right. I'll have a first class change in Nottingham, please. Hey, Bump, it's perfectly fine.
Holy shit, Snack.
Ramen Face, thank you very much for the follow. There we go. If I accidentally offend you with my humour, you can go fuck yourself. Cool. I'm from Birmingham, not Dudley, you uncultured swine. Yes, it is Ramen. It is the Epic Sax guy. He welcomes everybody to the stream. Thank you very much for the follow as well. Much appreciated. Right, hang on. Like this way. Right. Right. Don't worry, Ramen. It's all downhill from here. The Epic Sax guy is the peak. The rest of it, not so good. Sorry.
The steed Holden
I'd just like to be honest from the start.
Cracking his skull.
Indeed, indeed. There we go. See, he wants us to return to Hillseld. Pain in the ass. Backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. The thing is, Lou, you have no appeal to draw them in. That's the problem. The fact I can swear here already makes it leaps and bounds. But indeed, we don't mind. We don't mind as long as nothing's, you know, racist. Yeah. Sadly, we stay for Lou away, but we stay. Very good, Keepy. I like that. Yeah, you can have a round of applause for that one. You'll definitely find over time that certain people have a sense of humour. All I ever say is that just be mindful. Written word in text can be taken, you know, out of context, but that's why we have emojis and stuff like that. So, but you'll definitely find over time you'll get used to the people who are have a certain sense of humour.
We learned quite a lot on our first day.
Actually, I probably actually would have to agree with that. Yes.
Even more tomorrow. Are you feeling well rested?
And just out of interest, if you do want to follow me, you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on the Tube of You, and also we have a little Discord. Very Discordial. But yeah, we actually do realise that probably why we have the mature warning on the channel is not for me, it's for the rest of the bloody chat. Right, there he is. He's over there. Rundle, you're trying to get into the Moria tonight, yeah? Good. Like I say, you can get in there and obviously pick up your first age weapon. Duh, you wish. Your first legendary weapon. Yeah, I'm just clicking through these because get these done, and obviously
Holden
Limlok.
did have a daughter, however.
Ah.
She proved the salvation of her people.
Yeah. Right, I'm just going to head to the north because I need to kill some... collect eggs as well, I think, when I head up here. Everybody's exhausted now from all that typing. They're just like calming down a little bit, you know. People are just like, come breathe. Oh yeah, we yeah. I was going to say we did have an unlock that was resolved, wasn't it? Who won that? Who won unlock? Ethlosoth. Level 46 Rundle. Nice. I can't remember. You won the unlock, didn't you? We were just trying to remember who actually won the unlock earlier. Yeah, see, there you go. Boop. Oh, hello. I'm trying to remember what actually gives me the quest do the drake eggs. I don't know if it's just finding one of the nests that's got an egg in it, or there's a specific prerequisite for it. All right. Yeah. It's Osgans. You actually need to kill him for one of the quests. There we go. Boom. So everybody did the heist perfectly. Very, very wonderful of you all. Blob won the FFA. Blobby, blobby, blobby. There's an egg. Found it. Let's make no yoke about it. Found him. Yeah, I think everybody's peaked, haven't they? All of a sudden it's like, right, fuck it, I'm off to bed. I'm tired now. Yeah. Right, I'll have some of that. Give me those. There's another egg. Bad. Egg. Ramen, very good actually. Definitely DPS wise, they are very, very good. I'm yet to really heal on mine. I just got mine to level 130 yesterday. But definitely DPS wise, they're in a very good place. But some people in the channel will tell you that the healing is very, very good. So yeah. There you go. You get all sorts of opinions. All sorts. I think that's the thing, that they are a kind of jack of all trades when it comes to being able to do both. So obviously they're never going to be the peak DPS, and they're never going to be the peak healer, but they're still decent. What up, Paul? Oh, whelping. Can't see if they're sat on any eggs. Oh yeah, there is one in that corner. And I boink. There we go. Oh, I finished a lot of things very quickly. Title awarded Hero of the Misthallow. Okay, so we completed the deed, so we must have got all our rep. Okay, so reputation has gone up. The title has been bestowed. Got 1,000 experience for the empathy. Another 2,000 for that. So that was quite handy. Didn't even realise. He bestowed. What the hell did I just get? So that was quite handy. So that got my... nice. Let's switch back to innocence. Right. Well, eggs. We need eggs. We're going to have a fried breakfast with no eggs. Boop, 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 boop. That one. That one. That's 10. Right, to the north. To the north! Some kind of weird bloody conga going on here with all these mountain worms and avanks and everything. Look, another bloody avank there. Mountain worm. That northern wood avank's got a bit tired, so he's kind of just pulled into a lay-by. Just to let the others pass. Oh, he's like, oh, fuck, my sat-nav's gone wrong. He's going in a different direction now. But yeah, a little conga going on there. Which I could do. Can't play that for very long. I'll get my stream muted. We did actually have the Brie Conga in the Guardian of Middle-earth Summer Olympics last year, which was quite hilarious. Playing out the music. Yeah, people were like looking at us and say, "What are you lot doing, you bunch of idiots?" Which we're perfectly fine with. You know, it's not a problem. It's not an insult. Right, Whelpin. Whelpin's always full. A little bit further. Okay. Boink. Right, the breeding grounds are done. Nice. Alright, so we've still got one more bat we need to kill. Bricks. Would have. Oh, there's a bat down there. Go down there. Oh, let's fall down here. Eee. These are bother which land people place at one yellow hunter. Why it does it even exist? Such an absolute useless option everywhere. The biggest issue some people don't understand why it shouldn't be in their mind. And they get butthurt in rares like, dude, get your shit together. Right, this class is fun. Bonfi, you enjoying the cappy? See, that's why I say people need to basically try the different classes, because you might just find that one that you think, I'm enjoying this. Obviously on the captain you won't level as quick because the DPS isn't as good as, say, a champion or a hunter or something like that. But having to always be on the lookout for numbnuts, your herald, and what the hell he's doing, or they're doing, or she, it, whatever. But they are a very survivable character. Like I say, my character, he's level 130, and he is cool. Right, so let's just go. So I need to actually kill Wargs, trolls, and other stuffs. Yeah, pretty much. For what you're going to be doing, yes, Red. If you have a look, Bump, on... are you on the Discord, by the way, Bump, yet? Are you on the Gnomes Discord? Ah, you are, okay. Have a look at the subcategories. There's a few builds in there. Lewis's build is in there as well. Yeah, red mostly, but then for healing, I have my Cappy set for blue line. Right. Right, let's go on the Steed of War. War of Steed. Because we need to... There's some wargs up here as well. Hammer's End. I'm just going to check if we actually got anything else on the go. Okay, that's that one. Wrath and Ruin. Vales of Anduin. Wind... The Anvil. Dale Lands. Nope. Right, okay. Off we go. Yeah. Yeah, and just so everyone is aware that it is perfectly viable to heal in Redline. We've proven that point. We don't need to dwell on it. Right, that's the warg is done. We might need to just fall off here. Break legs, maybe. We can get down here without breaking our legs too much. Yeah, that's handy. Point. Oh, wheel here though. Don't crunch. Okay. Right, down the hill we go. Oh, we need the bloody giants, don't we? Yeah. No. Oh, what? Hang on. What happened to me horse? What happened to me horse? Right, round here, up the hill. Where we go? Go find some trolley lololols. Sorry, giants. Oh, that border. That is when I'm on the war steed. That just changes for the war steed. As soon as I drop off the war steed, boop, disappears. Every time. Right, down the hill again we go. We need to go down and kill some trolls. Now, does he appear now or not? Oh, he's having a go at me. Oh, oh, excuse me. I know I've got to kill him at some point, but he isn't actually activating. So I can't remember how I did it the other day. All of a sudden it just popped up that I had to kill him while I was up here. So there must be another question that I've not started yet. Bat was having a little niggle at me there. Very nice. Down, 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 down. No. Da 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 da. Right, 2 trolls. Right here. And a bat. But you know what? Who gives a flying fuddy duddy? There we go, done. Yeah. He kicked her ass. Right, Haldon's End. So we go back to Franzburg. Whoop, hang on. Run through the trees and walk straight into that, which is not a good idea. Hang on. There we go. Wall steeds are always a little bit dubious. Steering one is dubious. The history of the Rohirrim. Okay, so I'm going to stand here. Right. Gonna come and come. Boom. Right, continue learning the history. Up here. Blah, 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 blah. Like, it is a good story, this, actually, to be fair. When you read it through and watch it and everything, it is a good little story. So
As you can see, these were uncertain times for my people. There are few stories of Theoduina. but those that
Theoduina.
do exist.
Alright. Drop it down here. How you doing, Wayne G? Boink. Dead. Do 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 do. There we go. Marvelous. Pretty much, it's when you're up in the Vales of it starts in the Vales of Anduin, but it's in the Wells of Langflood up to the north, in here, way to the north. So yeah, we're up here. Right, so we'll head this way. Like I say, I'm just going through it because I've done it several times, and you guys can get to read it all and everything when you come through this. It is quite a good book. You obviously learn the history of the Rohirrim. It's nice that they brought it in. No, it's nowhere near me in the Smoggle. Boop-a-doop-a-boo. Do. No, Tom. You're only going to get here once you kind of brought here with the Black Book of Mordor, because you're going to be doing quests in and around Beorning Lands, Dusken Vale, Gladden Fields, and then you move up to the Wells of Langflood, and then eventually with Elderslade. So long way away. Right, talk to player thread. Elsewhere, at Framsberg. Oh. Right, let's just tootle down here. Give ourselves a little bit of a run. Yeah, you've got way plenty of time before you even get anywhere near here. I mean, even before you even get to Mordor. So don't worry about too much about high level areas just yet. Right. Oh. I'll get that tomorrow, I'm sure. Going too much crap in my
Kendrick the
bank.
Worthy proved an exceptional lord, a mighty warrior and a noble ruler both.
Turn to Hillseld to rest. But I don't want to. Oh, but over. And the Evank. Right. There. Oops. Boink. The only news that we have of that is what was in the potential report from the new owners, ED7, is it? Yeah, Ened Global 7 or whatever they're called. I can't remember what they're called now. It was just mentioned there, that was all. That was the only thing it was mentioned.
Kendrick let it be known that the Eotheod had need of broader fields in which to roam. I am now well rested and ready for the day ahead.
I know, well rested and ready for the day ahead. I think this is probably a lot of why companies don't say anything on the internet about their plans. Because plans invariably change, and then people read in between the lines and just go, oh, that's going to happen. And it's like, no, that's not what we said. We said we're going to look at it. But that means you're going to do it, innit? No. And people just can't, it's like, knock, knock, knock. Hello, it's not what I said. Stop reading things that isn't there. To be honest with you, Wayne, if it happens, it will not affect the PC version. The PC version is established. It's how they would adapt it to the consoles, and I think it'd be a hell of a challenge. But there's nothing wrong with a game coming out across various formats if it works. Oop. Right, moving along. Doop, doop. Wait, that. We don't have to fight it. Everybody moans. Everybody moans sometimes. How you doing, Jaffa? Good evening, sir. How's tricks? How's life? And we know that Jaffas are indeed cakes. Whether you think they're a biscuit or not.
Let me tell you one of the most important tales told in all of Rohan. Hot-headed and brash, Eorl witnessed his father's death and vowed to avenge him.
Jaffa's like, oh, he's going to be changing his name so that he doesn't have to deal with this shit. He's thinking, every time I come into this channel, fucking hell, I get asked that same question.
Eorl, with bow in hand,
Battenberg's
ran into
vile.
the woods.
Battenberg. Yeah, but it's covered in marzipan. I'd rather eat Jaffa cakes, and I don't like Jaffa cakes. I will avenge you, father. Very well. No. We did. We'd had curry. We had a nice curry. Sausage, potatoes, and rav. You mean ravioli, or is there something that we're missing out on there? Or a Toyota Rav was the car, all-wheel drive, almost like a mini SUV.
All right then.
Ravioli. Hey? Uh-huh. We want to sing it because it wasn't the best song in the world, was it really? It will be a long day, especially if you watch the extended versions.
And that is the end of Eorl's tale.
No,
That is the tale of how horse
we've actually
and
still got
rider
Return of the
became
King to
one.
watch. Well, I mean, I've watched it several times. You've seen it, though, haven't you? Yeah, you have seen it. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Lord of the Rings trilogy is my favourite films.
The Maras ever after allowed only the greatest lords of the Eotheod to ride.
Right, do you complete
Our
ally
time
to the
researching the
protectors of the
Eotheod
Woodlands?
nears its end.
Title awarded. Change. Got to lay a thread elsewhere. Oh, he's inside, isn't he? Never seen the Hobbit films. My word. They are okay. I mean, they're a little bit Marmite for some people because they don't really like them, but I actually think they were okay.
A man in green came to the wells, bloodied and exhausted from long riding without rest.
I don't think they did, to be fair. I think they thought that, I mean, 3D, to be honest, is a bit of a fad. I just don't think it'll ever take on. I don't watch things in 3D anyway. I can't watch 3D, but it's I don't think it's a too. Oh, I got the ASZ relics to get, haven't they? Ramburger relics. Oh god, of course. I don't really know, to be honest with you, Bump. I mean, obviously armor can make, you know, your arms, but I think a lot of time you end up going through things very quickly. Oh, you might get a disconnect then. Wait, I'm going to cancel that one and start it again. I must have been here before because these treasure cases are not showing up. I wonder if I have actually already been here. This counts a long time ago. Oh yeah, the Bjorning is a very nice class, Jaffa. It is a nice class. Yep. Oh, you can actually go. Just got disconnected. How you doing, Rene? Good evening, sir. Yeah, not three bad, not three bad. Gonna get it by purchasing the mini smuggler. I thought Keepy, didn't you find that you could get it separately? I can't tell because I'm sure it was available separately still. Boom. Right, any more? So you might have to go back and yep. Right, so couple hand in. Right, dive down here on the horse. So it's laggy a little bit because it's weird on the horse to appear there. That is actually what the icon is on your sacrifice, like a horrible face shield. Hunter. Rick. I'm in the chest.
I have traced the history of my people as best I could.
He's bound to. Oh, these are bound to account where? Handy. So. I'll take that one because I can send that over to my other characters. Right. I'm feeling I'm missing some quests here. I'm fairly certain he then gave me a quest to go up there. I knew you tested it, hadn't you, Keepy, for that? Ah, Fate of the North. Haha, of course I did this again. I was like, why didn't I have any quests left? And then, of course, I did that yesterday. It was just starting this one, which was the Fate of the North. Frick. This is the last one of them all. Right, so, down to Bjorninghus. Excuse me.
What news have you brought me from Limlok?
Right, get out of here. Go to the Caddock. Hand that in. Yeah, heading in the right direction, which always helps. Right, take care, Bump. We'll see you again soon, my friend. Here we are. Lighting the candle. Go to Agatur at Limlok. Right. Go back to Limlok. I know unlocking this Fate of the North is the last quest that then will unlock the dailies. I didn't realise. I just couldn't understand that when you go into Framsburg, into the kind of the hut, or not the hut, the bit where it was with all the bats, you had to like collect all the things on the walls, and I thought I don't remember doing that on this character, but then I obviously must have already done it. I've already done it. Rolex. Right. Oh, to Limlok. Whoop. A few of these heading that way. Oh, yeah. 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 Right. There's Agathur.
To tell you the truth, I was expecting Grimbeorn to never answer our request.
See where we get on. Whoop. Can't get the softest travel. Must just be that I haven't actually got the rep yet. I think it's because I'm on the ally. I think it's when you get to Kindred. Not to worry. I'm not really going to go to Softest that often, if I'm honest. There you go. Right, down the hill. Yeah, you can only get a slow horse, but I think it must be rep bound. Ooh, the mist, I can't see shit through. Still I went. Should see up ahead some wolves.
We can take a short break here. Let me know when you are ready to continue. The dwarves Ruzat, Agathur, and Nath take the pass from Mist Hollow to Ered Mithrin,
So
unaware
who's
of
that?
what awaits them.
Agathur. So it's
I am
Agathur
ready.
and Nath.
Let us continue on the path
Okay,
to
it's
Ered
Agathur.
Mithrin.
Not Tur. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Cheers, Jaffa. Like I say, we'll boost through that tomorrow. At some point during the stream. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is he? Where is he? Where are you? There he is. Boom! Here comes Scarding Rogs, babe. He got dropped off by an eagle. Right, so let's rock and roll. Last night I didn't really hardly hit him until I dealt with all the ads totally. A bit of a... There we go. Boom! Gerberash dead. The second time.
Now then, let us make for Scarhard. I do not think I would fare well in any further ambushes today.
Twister's in as well. How you doing? Right, Fate of the North.
Thank
Finish
the
now.
skies that Funglind and Skarding came when
They're not
they
as
did.
good as what I've got, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if there's actually anything that I could send over to one of my other characters. Now I can't remember what I actually have on my hunter or on my spam. Yep, we're going to boost that through tomorrow so that we get it on tomorrow night. But thank you very much, Judder Krista. Outgoing healing and that. Right, I'm just going to switch to one of my other characters before I hand that in and see if any of them have got crappy gloves. Right, let's just see. Just check spam because I can't remember. I think spam's not too bad, but there is a certain few little bits that he doesn't have. I just want to check that it isn't gloves. He is in the Floodfells as well because he's actually unlocked Limlok already. I'm gonna double check. Just a shame, like I say, you can't actually access what you've actually got on other characters because they didn't. They stopped allowing you to do API calls to check on your characters outside the game many years ago. I'm sure you used to be able to do it. You could always check without having to switch characters, but like I say, having to run an API server and allow calls for the data is probably costly. Right, so here we are at Limlok. Oh, I failed something. Not sure what it was. Right, so let's just have a look at the character. So he's alright on the gloves. He's actually, funny enough, he's actually using the well-wrought gauntlets of the Wilderland. But it's actually his chest piece and an earring what he's lacking. And then a cuff as well. Yeah, pauldron 426. Pauldrons are 418. You can actually barter for them. Well, okay. So that's all right. So I'm just going to switch again then. Just going to check what my others are like. If it's anything dodgy, not dodgy, but anything that I think might be good for another character, I can send to my lore master, like that. Even my minstrel, but I'll never get them up to that level. Right, does that not count? Yeah. Actually, in this series, I'll probably have to go back to my house because I want him to collect all the crap out of the trade storage. Yep. Is it the one where you have to? Are you doing the post? Not the pie one with the hungry hobbits. That was annoying. Right. Nosy hobbits, yeah. I couldn't be asked to do that anymore. I think I did it twice. Not anymore. Oh, sorry, Bob. Nearly there. Nearly logged in. Nearly. Right, let's go back to my house. Have a quick look. Gloves. He's got 426s on there. Okay. So that's happy, definitely. We'll have that. Let's just trundle down the hill.
Would you do something for me? Greetings, friend.
Yeah, storage. Clear out this stuff. My dagger, precision stance, crit rating. That would be quite handy because he does use precision stance. All the others as well. Quite handy dandy. That as well. going to check on this one's character on whether he had gloves on or not, and then lo and behold, I'm leveling his legendary. It will help a little bit. Pump them back in there. Right, so we've got 9 levels and 6 levels. So 270,000. Another 104 or 500 something odd thousand. Get a legend still out. See, and then we just pump that through. 220, that's not enough. 475, we'll stick one of those in. That'll be there or thereabouts on that. Yep, there we go. A little bit too much, but hey ho. So that'll increase that, and then we just need to work on those there. Pretty bad. That's nice equipment I'm wearing. There we go. Okay. He's rocking the double fang short swords now as well, in his dungarees and the chicken mask. Duck mask. Right, there we go. So let's just log out him. We will switch back just to Terry. And then we'll just grab something and send it over to the Lawmaster for shits and giggles. And that is our Lawmaster there, Gwomir. Yeah, and you won't want to do that ever again, will you? You know, I said to you about the certain quest that you'll do once and you never want to do again. Right, there he is. Let's log him in. Lickety split. You did it on your champ. I thought you did it on your hunter. You already done it on your hunter. Oh. There is a brewmaster one as well in there. Right. Speak to him better than not. I do need the eldest.
We are not strangers here. Not truly.
Right,
Thank
so
the
we'll
skies
finish
that Funglind and Skarding came when they did.
Right, so we'll grab those because they are bound to account on the quest, so that's fine. Then what I'll do is straight away I shall just grab my mail and we shall talk to Gwomir. I'll send it across to Gwomir. They can there's something else I grabbed for him as well. Oh, I did there. That was that, so you can have them for when he gets there. Was that any? No, that was just crap. I did Kuka. I did, yeah. I can just decon them. That's fine. That's fine. Right, there we go. Send that off. Deconstruct them pants because we don't need 200 embers. Ooh. Right. Storage. Count essence. Into there. drag that down there. Had stuff there I didn't really want. Essence boxes. I can drop in there. These are not bound, are they? No. And stick them there. Right, so if we go back to actually no, we go to the Bjorning Hut. Not Hultvis, goes to the Bjorning Hut. What I actually need is I actually do need more of the rep because I need to get it so that I can unlock going to Limlok. I know I can go to the Bjorning Hut and then travel north. But under one of the rep. Haha, Lewis! Unlucky! Lewis, you literally spawned in on your horse just in front of me. Oh, unlucky, dude. Unlucky. Oh, dear. It's one of our little things that we do in the kin. If you see one of the the other kin, you literally just stand there and then dance them. Just for shits and giggles.
The Vales must be made safe. Do what you can.
So now, this bounty board is indeed open to us. Yay!
The mountains
return
belong
to
to
Limlok.
us, not to those foul goblins.
Marvellous. We've got that skill now. We can actually return to Limlok, which is handy dandy. So we can get straight there. So Hultvis and Limlok are two places we can get to. Okay. Skirmish is hard and no, not that we don't want the block ones. Right, heavy armour. The Elite Wilderland Skirmish Pauldrons, 32. No, physical mastery and fate. So probably better off with them actually. So we'll barter for them. We will stick those on. And then just bring up our voltage. What we got on there? Flickering Moonlit Essence of Evasion. I think I'll carry anything in here now. Cosmetics. I did. Oh. What? Yes. Yeah, like I say, we're going to hold off on the boost until tomorrow because I'm not going to start it now because it's nearly 11 o'clock here in the UK. Right, so let's just go to my will. Let's commit. Mastery, incoming healing. Fit. Outgoing healing. Parry. Physical mitt. Incoming. That's, yeah. Unbelievable. Can't believe I actually don't have a decent thing. Put it on that one. 20,000 weak Mithrin. So the 12th tier ones are better, but actually, no. Full mastery, only 7,000 on that one. The flickering are much higher. 11,000 for physical mitt. Physical mastery is only 7,500. Yeah, I'll work on those fights. So we don't need any more of those.
I have slain goblins today. Can you say the same?
Agile. More jewelry. Oh, might jewelry. Let's have a little look. Ah, see, that can come in handy. So I can get 2 of them. Oh, so you lose crit. So you actually lose half your crit with that one. You gain 9,000, well, 7,000 finesse, but then you lose about 7,000 on your crit. But you gain, so probably actually both of those would be brace, vitality, physical bit. See you later, Heart. Take care, dude. Let's see what else is actually in here. Crit defense, block rating. That one would be quite good. More might, more vitality, increasing crit and finesse. Go better for that one. Stick that in. Depth just to the bishop. We shall unlock that one. Margot's Fury. And then disenchant. Do we need those? No, probably not. Not now we've got the other one. So we'll deconstruct that as well. Get it going, get it going. Another bracer. I don't know whether to replace both of those with that skirmisher's gold bracelet. I think I should. Might's higher. Vitality's higher. Physical, sorry, not physical mastery, crit rating. So we're going to get at least one. Let's see if there's any. It's just a bracer. That one's physical mastery. No. Hold on. Get one of those. Okay. We'll stick that one on, and then we shall put that one on there. Give ourselves a little bit of a boosty McBoosty. Boosted our physical mastery. That one. Good. Right. That's giving us a little bit of a buff anyway. So we don't need that now. I think we'll stick with the other one. So we'll get rid of that. Boop. Get rid of that. Boop. Mind you, I was going to get one of these, wasn't I? Instead. Realised I might have made a boo-boo there. Shit, yeah, I did. Balls. I was going to get 2 of those instead. Does one give physical mastery? It did. Mind you, that one only gives the 11,000. You get more might and more vitality, less fate, and you lose physical mastery. Yeah, because that one I should have taken, really. But then that one, see, I don't get the same item level. Obviously, that one has the obviously the essence slot, but you get more might, you get slightly more vitality, you get same finesse, but then you lose 12,000 in crit. Right, everybody, just hold off if you can. See you there, Ethelos. We don't want to activate the boost because I'm going to be stopping the stream soon. So we do not want to be activating the boost tonight. It's going to be pretty pointless because I'm going to be finishing soon. So just hold off. Don't give, because we only need another 4,000. So just move. Calm yourselves. No worries. Right, so we'll stick that in. We'll keep hold of that one down there. We do have another teal one down there, which is the incoming healing, which I can use for group stuff. Right. Rewards from Hedrick. Don't need that either. Cosmetic pets. Oh, right, I can do that. So I can do these tomorrow because these don't matter. So I'll just leave that one there. Right, boys and girls. I'm actually going to stop there because I've been up since, 6 o'clock and I didn't sleep brilliantly last night either. Constantly waiting for the alarm to go off. So we're going to stop there. We're going to be back probably tomorrow, depending upon if I fall asleep, these kind of things. We shall see. But we will start the boost probably later, not straight away. Just get people in and, the stream follow and then we'll activate it. It's a shame I can't stop and start it, if you know what I mean. It's just as and when, but we'll see anyway. Thank you very much as always. It's been good banter tonight. I'm sure hopefully you've all enjoyed it. Thanks Keepy, obviously Hark and everything. Ethlosoft, Lewis, Magic, Original, WKD, Abbott Costello, Acid Wiz, Apple Cypher, B Green, Bibi Thumps, Car Bob, Shudderquista, Code Man, Christian, Dinu, Droop Dog. Night Beautiful. Lewis, you are so weird. Droop Dog, Guerrero, thank you very much for coming back. Have this too. Ildalara, Yinya, Keanu Reeves Believes, Kalak, Meirun, Mandozia, Manfoic, Okrano, Official Mr. Brit, Rowingtown, Realms, Down, Reaver of Sky, Sadist Kitty, Taurian, Tam, Crude, Thorn Tones, Thorny, Subject, V&K, and Virgo Pros. Thank you very much, everyone. We shall return very, very soon for your delectation and entertainment and piss taking. But cheers, peeps. Follow me on the socials if you'd be so kind. If not, I shall see you in the next one. GTFM now. Bye bye.
Dick nuts.